everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great, staying safe and sane and healthy, and just everyone's getting along out there. In today's video, we're going to have just a few updates, some stuff that's going to be happening on the channel coming up, some thank yous, just some new things that are happening in my life, that kind of thing. And I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. I know that we've been cranking out the videos, that kind of stuff. Had a lot on my mind, we'll say. And I've told you guys, once baby gets here, we're going to be going full force. We're going to have, this channel is going to be taking off more so than it ever has. So with that, I have a few updates for you guys. Some stuff that's, like I said before, it's going to be happening on the channel, and some stuff to be looking for, that kind of thing. All good things, and good opportunities, that kind of stuff. So first and foremost, our contests. June 21st, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's this video right here. Be sure to get your name entered in the comment section. That's how you enter into the contest, is just go and watch the video. It'll explain a little bit more better detail about what's going on. I'll drop that in the comments down below, in the description down below, and you guys can see that, and it'll link you directly over to that video. Just in the comment section, what I need you to do is just simply put, I'm in, I want to play. Put your hand up, whatever you want to do. I don't care, it doesn't really matter. So just do that, and like I said, put a comment in there, and that'll get you entered in the drawing. Once I see your name, see everybody, you entered, then what I'll do is I'll comment underneath that and just say, all right, cool, you're in, and your name will be entered in the drawing. We have a prize wheel that we're going to be doing, that I'm going to be basically putting everybody's name on that, and like I was saying before, I'll be holding it up to the screen, hit the button, and you guys can, you'll see who wins. So there you go. Everybody, please go get entered. It's going to be amazing. I want to thank Backwoods3030. That's my brother right there. That guy right there has been one of the biggest supporters of this channel. One of the best friends I've ever had, and just an all-around great guy. So please go subscribe to Backwoods. If you're not already subscribed to me, how about, please subscribe. And that's our only rules for the game is one. Well, we have 3 rules basically. 1, gotta be subscribed to me, subscribe to Backwoods. 3, you have to be present to win. So if we call your name, you're not in the live stream, we're going to skip on to the next person. Sorry, but that's just the way it has to be, all right? We love you guys. It's nothing personal or anything like that, but you have to be present to win. So there you go. Now, the next thing is, some of you guys may remember my friend Gavin, and he runs a podcast called Major's Mess Hall. He's been on my show before. He's been on the with a little help from my friends, that kind of stuff, and he's been just an all-around awesome friend to me as well. Somebody I've known for years and years and years, long before I was motivated one-legger, and just an all-around great guy. And I've always enjoyed doing their show and being on their show and just being a part of things. And yeah, this is gonna be fun. So we're just gonna hang around, bullshit, talk to each other for a little bit, kind of, just catch up, that kind of thing, and just, general, just hanging out and having fun. So we may play some games, may do, who knows. So we'll just have to figure out on the day of. So be looking for that. I don't know when that's going to be coming out. I'll drop a link to that and everything whenever it does get released. We're going to be recording everything this Wednesday, I believe. And so, yeah, there you go. So I'll be dropping that whenever, just like I said, whenever it comes out, you guys will be, be aware of that as well. Now, the MOL family, everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing wonderful, man. Everybody's floating right along. We did learn that baby girl has a allergy to cow milk. So that's been quite an issue. We don't really know if it's going to be something that lasts forever, like, a constant thing that's going to be, sticking around, or if it's going to be, something that just kind of passes, just like a temporary thing, something like that. Either way, it's not good right now. We learned the hard way with, she was basically, everything that she was eating was just going right through her, and she was, you know, not holding anything down, and it was basically just coming right back up, and she was, you know, it's just not having a good day. So so we took her to the doctor, and they did some tests on her, that kind of thing, and yeah, they figured out that yeah, she's definitely allergic to cow milk right now, cow milk products. And so what we've been doing is we have some formula that's been modified. It's adjusted for babies like that have that same, you know, same allergy. It's not an uncommon thing. A lot of people have it. I'm sure a lot of people watching this video can, you know, can attest that yeah, my daughter, my son, my whoever had the same exact thing. So, you know, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. So yeah, there you go. Mom's doing great. She's doing amazing. Just to hit on that for a minute, I just want to give my wife a huge, massive shout out. That lady right there has been my rock. I'll say that. Been a lot of dark times, and she's seen me through those. You know, this whole time, it hadn't been very easy on either one of us. I'm not trying to take anything away from her or anything like that. She's definitely been taking the brunt of everything, and she's definitely been doing all the work and pulling, you know, pulling for everything. She's been amazing. I can't really describe enough how proud of her I am, and how much that, you know, she means to me. And the fact that, you know, you guys have got to meet her as well, and, you know, I've got to kind of intertwine both little worlds here, have been, you know, it's been amazing. And you guys have truly been accepting of her, and have you know, had nothing but nice things to say about her, and have basically adopted us as kind of family. And man, for that, thank y'all so much. That truly does mean everything to us. I know that I say that a lot. It's like, oh, it means everything. It really does, man. You have no idea. We don't have a whole lot of blood. We don't have a whole lot of people out there that, you know, blood family. We do. We have, you know, my brother, my sister-in-law, people like that, you know, that are amazing, and we love them to death. We love them more than you could ever imagine. But as far as like people you just around here, that kind of thing, we're alone, man. You know, it's just us. So, you know, a lot of you guys have stepped in and just been like, no, you're not alone. We're your family. We got you. And y'all, that's been huge. It's been huge. I'm not gonna, you know, bullshit, or I'm not gonna, you know, front like it's been, oh, thanks y'all, I really appreciate that. No, it's been it's big. It's big, we'll say that. So to Miss MOL, I love you more than anything. You know that. I know you know that. You are truly an inspiration. The thing that inspires me the most is my wife. So if you've ever wondered what keeps MOL going, what's his drive, what's his purpose, what's the whole point of this, it's to see my wife smile. It's to make sure that my kids are taken care of, to make sure that everybody's happy, everybody's safe, like I always say, safe, sane, motivated, not looking back, not giving a shit what anybody else says. That's us, man. That's who we are. That's the people that we are. And, you know, she has been just incredible, and she has been going above and beyond to what any other mother in this world would ever do, and that anyone would ever expect of any other mom out there. Yeah, again, man, she's my hero. I'll say that. She truly is my hero. I've seen her go through some of the worst things in this world, and she still continues to smile. She still looks forward, and she still always has a positive and kind word to say. To me, that is huge. That's massive. It keeps me going. It definitely, it pushes me forward. It helps me out as far as, you know, just keeping a positive attitude, keeping focused, staying the course, and just remaining a happy person. That's my wife. She does that for us. She does that for me, my daughter, everybody. She sees we're having a bad day. She's like, no, don't worry about it. We're good. We got this. We got it. We're good. You know, everything can be doom and gloom, and she can be standing there and just be like, stop. we're good. We're going to be all right. You know, don't stress it. There's not enough people in my life like that, you know. I mean, I do have a lot of people. I have you guys that definitely push me forward. You know, some of the best people in the world I've met on YouTube, you know, and, you know, in social media, that kind of thing. One we're going to talk about here in just a minute. But to my wife, Miss MOL, I love you more than anything. And I hope you know that. You know, I want you to understand that you mean everything to me. There you go. Now, my leg is doing good. My brand new leg, everything's doing great. It's fitting like it should. My knee's working good. The ankle and everything is you know, moving like it should. So I have zero complaints there. I want to thank Matt Bulow for helping me out and just definitely, you know, making sure that everything was perfect before I left, making sure that everything worked exactly like it should before I left. I try not to go to the prosthetist office a whole lot as far as like going and bugging people and just the slightest little thing, stop in and get this done. I always tell you guys, yeah, you can do that. It's okay to do. But I mean, when they're busy and they got a lot of stuff to do, they're not going to be able to get to you like immediately. Sometimes you might have to sit there. Well, with this, you know, I try not to have to go back so often, that kind of thing. You know, I just try to get it done and, you know, do all the big stuff there, and then all the little micro adjustments and shit like that I can do myself. So, you know, that's kind of the way we do. So yeah, legs working great. Everything is wonderful. You know, walking fine. And yeah, there's zero problems with it. So there we go. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about was something, I had a friend of mine recently. It's a newer friend that I've recently, you know, been hanging out and talking to lately. His name's John Marbury, and I want you guys to please go subscribe to John. I'm gonna put his link in the description down below, and please go subscribe to him. Just, you want to talk about just a salt of the earth dude, just somebody who's really, really nice, somebody who, you know, I reached out because I saw that he was having ankle surgery, and he's an amputee. He's a below knee amputee on his right side, and you guys will be seeing him on the Spotlight on Amputee series once that gets started back up, which we're going to start that back up in 2026. We're not, you know, I told you guys before that we're going to hold off for a little while, and then we're going to kind of pick back up because I wanted to kind of get, you know, acclimated with the new baby, you know, just kind of get our life back on track a little bit, because it's been kind of disrupted with all this been going on. So I was trying to get our life back on track, get everything back up and running, and then we can start production again with my show. So I do appreciate you guys' patience on everything. You know, I've had a lot of people reach out. It's been like, where's the show at? What do you guys, you know, what's going on with that? Well, there you go. You know, like I said, we have a lot going on, so we're gonna get there though. So don't you guys worry. This next season is gonna be amazing. I've got some big names lined up for you guys, as well as some old faces that you guys have seen on the show before, and just people I've been talking to, that kind of thing, that are definitely interested in it and have, you know, shown interest that want to come on and talk to you guys. So more on that later. But right now, like we was talking about my buddy John, I wanted to give him a massive thank you and just tell him that, you know, that I hope your ankle surgery, you know, I hope everything recovers well. I hope everything goes well. What I did is the other day is, you guys have seen my iWalk, the handless crutch, the hands-free crutch that I have. It's this thing right here. The other day I took that over there to Bulow because I knew that he was having issues with his foot and everything from his surgery. And so what I wanted to basically do is see if maybe you can walk on, or he can walk on the iWalk with his surgical or surgery foot, I guess, his meat leg, and maybe use his prosthetic as his regular leg, because that's kind of what he's been doing lately. I mean, he's been on crutches with his prosthetic as his good foot. So, I mean, there you go. That in and of itself is pretty badass. So, there you go. But, yeah, John has reached out to me, and there is a place here in Nashville called the, let me see what it's called, Nashville Neurological Center, I think, something like that. And they do what's called brain remapping. Brain remapping is something that we'll get into later on. I plan on doing an entire video about it. I need to learn more about it and figure out, you know, what exactly it all entails before I can actually spit facts on anything, and just kind of, because if not, I'm just going to be talking out of my ass, and, you know, and it's not going to make any sense. So I want to go and do a couple of these sessions that, you know, me and him have been talking about. And but what it is he's reached out to me, and he was just like, look, man, I work with these people, and he's like, the things that they do are absolutely amazing. He's like, basically what it is they put these electrodes on your head, and it helps you with PTSD, anxiety, sleeping, people that, I don't really have any addiction to drugs or anything like that, but it helps people with drug abuse, you know, all kinds of stuff. So basically what has happened is he wanted to see, because he knows that I have PTSD, he knows that I have really, really bad episodes, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you guys, the side of MOL that you guys don't see, and it's pretty dark. It's not something I'm proud of. It's not something that, you know, you guys hardly ever see on this channel, and it's something I definitely need to work on, and that's just the way it is. Well, John knows that. He's seen what's going on, and he has reached out to me, and he was just like, look, man, with the neurological center and myself, we want to help you out. We want to get you basically 10 sessions and just see how that works for you. And yeah, I can't thank him enough, man. That's absolutely huge. Love to death. That's absolutely amazing, you know. Basically I was just like, why me? I don't understand. He was just like, well, you're a great person. Basically it's a real, recognized real kind of thing, you know, and that's exactly what this is. So yeah, it's, you know, he's seen something in me that, you know, I guess not a lot of people have, or maybe people have and I just didn't know it before, or something like that. And for that, John, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be something that, you know, I think you guys will definitely see a change in myself as far as, like, you know, characteristics and stuff like that go on this channel. I hope so. You know, like I said, I hope everything works, and I hope it's not all for naught. But I'm definitely down. I want to go check it out. I want to go try it and, you know, give it a shot. I mean, what do you have to lose, you know? Go and see what they say. Talk to the people. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to try to get the old mind right. We're going to try to get the brain right so I can be better focused on helping you guys, helping everybody else deal with their new normal, the bullshit that's getting ready to come to them in their life, and, you know, help everybody out more so than I have been already. So there you go, man. You know, again, John, thank you so much, brother. I greatly appreciate it. This is a huge matter to me. And yeah, when you told me, I started crying, you know. So there you go, guys. I also want to give a big shout out to my friend who has been dealing with a lot lately. Somebody who, she's had a shitload on her plate, and somebody who's always been an inspiration to me, somebody that keeps me going, constantly sending me nice messages, you know, text messages, that kind of thing. She sees that things are going wrong with my life. She's all the time reaching out, everything, you know. She's been one of my biggest supporters ever since day one, ever since the first time that we've ever interacted on YouTube. That lady is Miss Christy Yant. I want to give Miss Christy Yant a huge, massive shout out, and let her know that, you know, the MOL crew, my little group here that I have, we're not a big, massive, huge community, but we are big. We are, you know, we're small but mighty. There you go. So I want to give Miss Christy Yant a shout out and let her know from the entire MOL crew, we love you so much, and we're fully behind you. And you know, with what's going on, it's not important. We don't need to get into that. But she has a lot on her plate right now, a whole lot on her plate right now. And you know, I hate seeing any of you guys go through any kind of turmoil, any kind of bullshit that you don't have to deal with. And the fact that she's going through something like that and she lives so far away, it kills me. I can't do anything about it other than just, you know, talk to her on the phone and be like, hey, look, you know, just lay it on me. Let me have it. What you got, you know, and just let her unload, you know. And that's kind of more or less what I've been doing. And, you know, I wanted to know that, you know, you're not alone. You're never alone. I mean, you know, look at me. I thought, you know, we're alone. You know, I thought my whole family, like, we're just out here talking into a hollow void and nobody really gives a shit. But if they do, cool. Well, I was definitely wrong about that. There's a lot of people that give a shit. There's a lot of people that care. And, you know, you guys have proven that. And thank you. Thank you all so much. Miss Christy, thank you. Thank you for being the friend you've been to me. Thank you for being just your all-around sweet self. Everything you've ever done for me. Everything that all the encouraging words that you've ever given me. You know, I can't thank you enough for that. It truly does mean the world to me. And yeah, I love you for that. I want you to know that. So again, Backwoods, love you, brother. John Marbury, love you, my man. Miss Christy, keep your head up. Keep your head up, kid. You're gonna be fine. And those moments you don't feel like you're gonna be fine, you know who to call. You know who to reach out to. I got your back. Always will have your back, no matter what. So please know that. To my wife, I love you so much. So much. You're my rock. You are my rock. You're the one that you're amazing. We'll say that. So there you go, guys. I know it's kind of got emotional at the end, and I apologize. And I really do appreciate you guys coming today and just kind of listen to me ramble a little bit. And you know, it means the world. Thank you all. So with that, yeah, everybody please stay happy, safe, sane, motivated. Don't look back. Don't give a crap what anybody else says about you, because at the end of the day, it don't matter. I'll talk to you soon. Hey everybody, Motivated One Legger here. I was letting my good buddy John Marbury know that I was bringing him his brand new iWalk 3.0. It's one that I've been using for quite a while and just don't use anymore. I hope it works with your surgery, and you know, you can get off your foot a little bit easier and maybe get around a little bit easier. So passing it on to you, my brother.
I'm here at my prosthetic office. There's a picture of me running on Sunset from a number of years ago. I want to give a shout out to my new friend Josh for giving me this new iWalk. Never used one before, and I'm curious to know, it's supposed to be able to help you walk unassisted without crutches. So I'm wondering, have you ever used one before? It looks kind of intimidating, kind of bulky, but so is a prosthetic leg. So I wanted to know, have you ever tried one before? Do you know anybody? And how was your experience in using that? Thanks again, Josh.